It takes a lot of courage to really come into the office. It takes a lot of courage to grab the front door handle. It takes a lot of courage to make the appointment and show up and to face what you see in the mirror. And I was really proud of John because he knew that where he was and the decision that he was making on a daily to stay there wasn't for him.
I was having a lot of issues eating and drinking. It had to be just the proper temperature. It would hurt if it was too hot or if it was too cold. Couldn't chew on one side of my mouth. You get to a point where you just think there's nothing you can do, but there is. There really is.
I think it was a little bit of pain, but it was a little bit of mobile teeth maybe, but he knew something was going on. And as we do, we kick the can down the road until we're forced to make a decision.
The first time I went to Golden Oak, we were actually out marketing for our business. We're a local cleaning company. We clean carpet and upholstery and things like that. So while down there, I had been seeing some ads on Facebook about, implants, and I thought it was, just why not check it out. While we were down there, we ended up, getting a consultation, and Dr. Shanks, he kind of went over some stuff with me and said that, I definitely made a good candidate because of the bone structure, and went over a lot of options on different types of material for the teeth, different shades to make sure we were comfortable with everything that we were getting and looking at. And, he was very detailed in explaining what the process was and how it was going to go.
He had a vision of something greater for him. It was a smile, it was confidence, it wasn't loose teeth, it wasn't teeth that have, gums pulling away from the foundation. And it's difficult because every morning we get up and we look in the mirror, sometimes we see a memory of the past. But for John, that day was coming, and it was just such a pleasure to treat him and to help him and really to guide him through that journey.
He was pretty excited, actually, after he got to consultation. He wasn't scared even about getting his teeth pulled. And even with those temporaries, his confidence was like through the roof. He was all the time smiling. So I'm just really happy for him. He's happy that, he's got a beautiful smile.
As someone who lived with that mouth for 50 plus years, it was really good to be able to see the transformation. I never would have thought I'd have a smile like this. And it's just, it really has changed my life. It makes it a lot easier to go talk to my customers. I look them in the face, I don't look away. I can look at them and smile and not be embarrassed. So, it's really nice. I've been complimented on a smile for the first time in my whole life, so that's real.